Welcome to another video. So you've applied for the job, you've received a phone call, you've done your phone screen, and you've been called in for an interview. Perhaps again, one of the most challenging and nerve-wracking aspects of the whole job hunting process. But there's a few things you can do to prepare, and one is kind of understanding a little bit what the interview is all about. So I've discussed it in a previous video. Your resume explains your technical capabilities, and you've explained some accomplishments and what your qualifications are. The interview is designed to dive a little bit deeper into who you are as a person. Remember that a lot of the interview is to determine whether or not you're a fit for the organization and for the team. One way they get to do this is to ask what is referred to as behavioral descriptive interview questions, BDI questions. These examine the broader aspects of who you are as a candidate and try to understand a little bit more who you are as a person. So they're often challenging questions based upon past scenarios. Now, one scenario that is often examined in an interview is how you deal with challenging coworkers, what your communication style is like, how you resolve conflict. If you're applying for a supervisory or management role, it might be designed to explore what your leadership style is, how you communicate with people that are reporting to you. Like all interview questions that focus on past scenarios, always try to concentrate on the positive outcomes. Never talk negatively about another person or a company, but always focus more on what was the positive outcome of the situation. In explaining any past situation, any past challenging a disagreement, a conflict with another person, always explain what your role in the conflict was, what your role in the disagreement was. This, importantly, shows how you take accountability for your actions and your role in that challenging situation. One way to prepare for these questions is to use what is referred to as the STAR methodology. STAR. And this is good to remember because you can use this methodology for a wide range of scenarios. Now, STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. What was the situation? What was the task or project you were trying to accomplish? What actions did you take? And what were the results? So when you're being asked about a challenging coworker, don't talk negatively about that person from a personal perspective. Talk about the challenging relationship being based more on the situation and the project you were working on. So what was the situation? What was the task? What actions did you take? And what were the results? Don't try to rehearse your answer. Well, do rehearse your answer, but when you're asked a question around dealing with a challenging coworker, always pause for a few seconds so that you don't appear too rehearsed and that you're considering one or two different scenarios. And again, just slow down in giving your response and frame it using the STAR methodology. Explain the situation, what you were trying to accomplish, what actions did you take, and what was the result. What was the result on not only the project, but how did the relationship with that co-worker end up being? What was the effect on the team? Did it improve morale? Did it increase the team motivation? So prepare one or two situations if you can, just in case they do ask you, can you give us another example? And try to remember that the STAR methodology of answering interview questions is a good one to practice and to rehearse because it will serve as the basis for many BDI interviews. I'll be focusing on other aspects of BDI interviews in upcoming videos, but I wanted to cover first dealing with challenging coworkers because it is one that you will come across more frequently than others. If you haven't already, I would be greatly honored if you'd subscribe to this channel so that I can keep creating content and helping other people through the job hunting process. And if you could like and share this video, it would be greatly appreciated. If you have any questions about the interview process, about applying for jobs, please drop me a comment below, and check out my links in the bio for access to my job hunting program and how to find my Win the Job Hunt book on Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.